So UFC 326 goes down, right? I'm a little late to the party, but here we are breaking it down, post-fight breakdown. Let's be really fast here. First off, Cody, he won. That's all that matters. Who cares? He got the win. We're satisfied. Now, Gregory, I picked him to get it done. He gets it done. Nasty KO. This guy's nasty, man. I'm interested in what Gregory does next here. This guy is a guy who's trained. I am on, all right? Drew Dober, he keeps the memes alive. Michael Johnson, I'm not going to lie, I was a little worried that he was going to put hands on Drew Dober's chin because this guy still got some fast hands and some pop in his shot. So, slow down. Drew Dober goes up there. He said, oh, wait, I forgot. I have a meme going on. I got to make it continue. Ding, here you go, TikTok. Make the edits. Ding, puts the lights out of Michael Chandler. Okay, it was brutal to see. Rob Font, Rosas, I got to say, Rosas, young man, this is a great win to have. Rob Font, you get a guy who's ranked inside the top 15, been around a long time. You just beat him, That's very good to say. That's a good thing, right? You beat him. But the way you beat him was a bit boring, so doesn't really move the needle much. I don't know if people are too hyped to see what's next for Rosas, But yeah, I mean, a bit lackluster, so let's hope whoever he gets next, he can put some highlights so people can be on the meep train completely. But let's move on. I'm getting lost in the sauce right now. Kyle Baraujo, Reindeer. I'm upset. Reindeer upset me, right? I was on the hype train, thought he was the guy to beat Hamzat. Gets beat up by Brendan Allen. I say, you know what? He's overtrained. It doesn't count. This guy's going to come back fresh and watch what he does to Kyle Baraujo. And then he lost. Okay. And now I'm off the train. I've jumped off. I've hit the ground hard and I'm hurt. But I'm off the train. I'm done rooting for RDR if he's going to show up and not show out. Okay? Anyways, let's move on to the main event, which really didn't show out right. Let's just be honest here, guys. First off, I picked Max, right? This isn't why I'm upset. Obviously, I like Charles as well. This was one of those fights where whoever loses, you're going to be upset for him. But then the fight just, it kept going and going and going. And you're like, BMF is on the line for this, right? We're in the fourth round here. Somebody needs to get finished. That's what was going through my head. And to see Charles, content with winning that way, when Charles is a fan favorite, we think of Charles as he's going to go out there, be wild, drop you, hurt you, get a hold of your neck and wrap you up. Like, we think of this wild BMF type of fighter, which is why the BMF was on the line. And then he produces a bit of a stinker, Let's be honest, guys. It was impressive what he did to Max, dominating. Impressive for Max as well. The submission defense was on point, but it can still be impressive for Charles to win so dominantly with the grappling and look so strong and still be boring. This sucker wasn't that fun to watch, right? I was just like, man, just get this sucker over with at this point. But I will say the one takeaway that I think is pretty good here, seeing how good Charles, in the grappling, he's always been good, but it seems like he's putting more effort into the grappling. Maybe he knows, the chin's not holding up, got flatlined by Topuria. I got to focus on what I'm good at here to stay safe, and that's the grappling. He's looking so strong out there. I mean, back to back here, his grappling has looked so strong and so good that I'm interested in seeing that Armin rematch for 5 rounds, right? As far as for the BMF, let's just go ahead and put that title in some sort of drawer and close it for a little bit. Okay, let's wait until, 2 names that make a lot of sense fight for it. Charles Oliveira versus Armin, it doesn't really scream BMF, It doesn't scream, at this point, especially after Charles's last performance, it doesn't scream BMF. What it does scream is elite lightweight scrapping to be able to fight for the title next. That's what that sucker screams, okay? I hope I'm not losing you. I'm almost losing myself here. Let's lock in. Let me think here. Charles Oliveira, Armin, that should be next, 100%. Max Holloway, I mean, big name. Throw him in there against Patty, why not, right? Especially for Patty, you just seen Charles use the grappling so dominantly at 55 against Max. Maybe you'll be able to do the same. So run Patty, Max next, Charles, Armin next, 5 rounds. Perfecto, guys. Now, what did I do on this card? Let's see here. I only, I picked Cody, didn't count prelim fight. We don't go over the prelims yet. Gregory Rodriguez, I picked him. He got it done. Drew Dober picked him. He got it done. Rosas picked him. Got it done. Reindeer let me down. Got that one wrong. Main event, I picked Max. Got it wrong. So, it is what it is. We win some, we lose some. Either way, yeah, that's the end of the video.